Tonight. This is the Loyal BBN Fan Show. I am your host, Michael. Come on in, guys, and let's have another Monday night excitement of Kentucky sports. Man, it's going to be fun tonight. I kind of did some research, and well, a little research, I guess you could say. And we just hope to come in and to have a fan-filled, fun night. A lot of comments waiting on my first shout out. Let's see who that's going to be. I am about 2 minutes late. Who is this? Okay, we got one person watching. I'm trying to see who the comment coming from so I can give my first shout out of the night. Don't forget, let me know where you watching from. Uh, and I would love to give you a shout out if you got a birthday, if you have a anniversary, if you have anything special going on. Please let me know in the comments so I can give you a shout out. Once again, I'm waiting for the first person to come on. Someone's watching. I hope you are the one that I'm able to call out. And Jerry Messer is the first big shout out tonight on the Loyal BBN Fan Show. Jerry, welcome in. I appreciate your support that you always give me every single show. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, Pixie Holler. You was just a few seconds short from getting the first one of Hurl. What's going on tonight, man? Hey, Hurl. We know baseball is coming on tonight too, as well, if it hasn't already started already. So please keep us updated with the score and everything. I was debating on whether I was going to go live because of the baseball game and how many people's actually watching it. But I said, hey, let's get going and let's watch the Batcats. Absolutely, Pixel. I agree with you. So I'm actually doing something a little different tonight. I'm sharing out the broadcast just a little bit different from what I've been doing. So once again, please bear with me as I try to figure this out, to try to how to do it. See if this right here actually works better in my favor. So yeah, guys, what's going on tonight? I hope everyone has had a great weekend and had a great Monday today. So we're gonna just get this started, and we're gonna have a good time tonight talking about Kentucky for sure. So let's just get into this right here. Let me see. Hope this works tonight. Let me see if this right here makes a difference. Come on, let's see if this works. Yeah. Hopefully this works out right here. Okay, so we'll see if this right here works out good and see if it goes live. But anyway, I'm happy to be here tonight as well, too. I feel like I haven't been on here. Where's this at? I got to figure out where I'm at right here. Okay, I'm right here. Yeah, baseball is on the big TV. You're on the computer. Yeah, please keep us updated on the score. Come on, Cats. Batcats are facing Texas A&M tonight in the, I guess you can say, the second round of the College World Series. We need this W to keep rolling. Tennessee got a big win, big controversial win from what I saw. It's really hard to really watch over here. I got to get with the guy to actually see if there's a way for me to get a permanent link so I can watch the game over here, because it'd be really excited for me to be able to watch the ball game. But yeah, we got people on here, preferably Hurl and anyone else who wants to keep us updated with the baseball score. And let's see if our Batcats can keep the bets rolling, keep the pitching going, and get past Texas A&M and advance again and stay in the winning column. Beat them Texas A&M, absolutely, Larry. So tonight we're gonna talk about a little basketball recruiting, a little football recruiting, a couple big pickups for the Wildcats over the weekend as well too. So I think the big news right now is Will Rowley. His commitment's coming up on June the 23rd, which is in a few days. And right now it looks like, according to Travis Branham, the crystal ball is pointing in favor of Illinois. It seems to be that everything is leaning towards him signing with those guys on the 23rd. And of course, it looks like he's going to reclassify to go up to the class of 2024. I know Coach Pope really wanted this kid. He had him on campus for a few days as well, too. It looked like things was going good. It's also notable to say that Orlando Antiqua, he's actually, of course, he's in Illinois now, so he's a big-time recruiter. He's recruiting Rowley. He recruited him while he was at Kentucky, and it seems to be that is going to be maybe the deciding factor of where he chooses to go to school at. It's kind of odd for a young man to choose Illinois over Kentucky, but kids are following coaches everywhere they're going at these days, and that's probably no different as well. He built that relationship with Orlando, and because of that, he may just feel comfortable with staying with Orlando and going to Illinois as well too. I know Coach Pope didn't keep him on staff as a coach. Everyone kind of hoped that he would keep him, but he didn't. So because of that, this right here could pay dividends for Illinois if he's able to pick him up and get him to reclassify for the class of 2024. We're stacked at the position anyway. And for me, I said this before as well, is that like you don't bring a guy. People say you can bring Riley in here to to groom him to get him ready for next year or whatever. But watching it, if you watch any of his tape, you would see that he's the guy's a straight baller, and I can't imagine him coming in and being the 12th, 13th guy down the bench looking for playing time. Now I know with Coach Pope's system, he finds a way to get guys minutes. He finds a way to split the minutes up so he doesn't wear people out. But I just have to wonder, if that is a deciding factor of come to Illinois and we would give you as much, we would give you a lot of playing time right off the back, and you ain't got to go fight with everybody else down the line. So hopefully, it's still anything can happen. It's also good to note that Travis Branham he out of 222 picks, he's got 207 right. So I think that is I think that's definitely something to actually keep note of as well too. Watching you in the ball game. I wasn't really sure if I should actually go live or not during the ball game, because I know people are watching the ball game and like stuff like that. So if you're watching the ball game and if you're watching me, hey, big shout out to you. I appreciate that. Well, we won't have a long show tonight just because of the baseball game, and I know people's really, when you get into your sports and when you get into a game and the way that the games have been played here in the World Series, it's like every single game has been a like who's last at bat. Can we get another walk off? It's been walk off home run off a walk off home run, and just Kentucky got theirs against North Carolina State. We walked off in the bottom of the 10th with those guys, and we just are going to we're going to just continue to support our Wildcats while they at the World Series. So, but I wanted to go live today just because I haven't went live in a while. I did post a video today. If you haven't had a chance to go watch it just yet, please step in and watch that for me. And don't forget to like the video if you like it as well too. That goes a lot for my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Was hoping Pope could pull off it. Sean. It's not over yet. We still got a chance until he actually commits. We know how strong Orlando is as a recruiter, and we know how guys are going to schools based off what coaches are there. So I have to imagine that this is probably no different. Now, it will be a big boom if we able to get him and he comes to Kentucky. But right now, everyone's sitting back and waiting, because I know a lot of people out there was very high on him for fans at Kentucky, and they really wanted him to come to Kentucky. So, shares help. Yeah, shares help a lot too as well too. If you share the video or whatever, it helps a lot. More eyes on Mason just barehanded the first out. Woo! It's gonna be is it gonna be one of those games? Okay, good job, Harold. Way to report. So we're gonna have these sporadic outbursts probably. Like I said, it's not gonna be a long show tonight, just because I know a lot of people is watching the baseball game as well. But Kentucky is in the house tonight. That is exactly who's in the house tonight. So we definitely got to keep this going or whatever. And I just wanted to come live tonight because I know I haven't came live since. It feels like I haven't came live in like 2 weeks. So I didn't go on vacation. I was going to have to settle for Dubai, but the tickets and stuff that they wanted was just out because it's holiday. So the tickets that they wanted to go anywhere in this area was so very expensive. So me and my buddy, we decided that we would wait to after the holiday period. And since Dubai is, just about a 2-hour flight, I think it is, if that, we decided that we would wait until after the holiday period is over, and then we would take like a weekend trip over there, maybe like a Thursday to a Saturday or something like that as well. But yeah, I just wanted to settle for Dubai, which is, it sounds funny to say I got to settle for Dubai and I couldn't go anywhere else because Dubai is freaking amazing. And so is Abu Dhabi. Those two places, I've never been to Abu Dhabi before, so I definitely want to go visit there as well. But I didn't take vacation, but I've been sleeping a lot. Like I didn't even realize how tired my body actually was, and like I've been taking I've been taking naps throughout the day, and my body has been saying thank you for actually uh, thank you for actually sleeping and getting some rest or whatever. So that's definitely what I am. So it's 3 outs, the bottom of the first, no score. Our Wildcats kept them scoreless in the top of the first, and we'll keep. So hopefully our Batcats can actually get the bats moving, and we can put some runs up. So getting back to recruiting a little bit, it's I don't know if I should really say this or not, but I guess part of me being on YouTube and me doing this is just to just be transparent about who I am and sort of what I do. But it feels odd really talking about recruiting because I never really talked about recruiting before. I just was like, what's our team? Can we get on the floor and can we play ball? I trusted the coaching staff to get the right people on it and everything like that. So actually talking about recruiting and who's coming where and who's getting is a huge stretch for me. So please bear with me as I continue to practice daily in getting better on talking about recruits and stuff like that. So let's go. Mark Pope actually offered a top 60 prospect, Acaden Lewis, out of Washington D.C. High school Sidewell friends. Um, he is he was on an unofficial visit, and I guess Mark Pope really enjoyed and really liked what he saw, and he actually offered him a scholarship to Kentucky. He's a 6'2", 170 pounds. Other offers that he had was Auburn, UConn, North Carolina, Tennessee, Villanova, amongst others. And Jason Hart is actually recruiting him. So I mean, we're recruiting some players. We're recruiting players that other teams out there want, and he seems to be a big time He's a 4-star combo guard, and he looks to be trending up. He had a really good game this weekend. So everything seems to be going in the right direction for the kid, and hopefully Kentucky can do something to maybe pull him in. And once he finally decides if he wants to take an official visit to Kentucky, hopefully he can, we can wrap that up and get him to sign with Kentucky as well too. I think the biggest thing for me is, especially at this time of the year when it comes to recruiting, is you recruit these guys at this time of the year, but can you keep them? It's so much going on. It's so much with NIL. It's so many it it it's so many enticing things going on for a player to come to certain schools. It's like you recruit him today, but can you really can you hold on to him? And I especially this right here applies to football more than anybody. You see a lot of football guys that flip more than basketball guys do. And speaking of football recruiting, we actually got two big time recruits this weekend. The first one that we got was Jacaden Ferguson. He's 6'3", 175 out of Georgia, I think it is, and he's out of Texas. My fault. He's out of Texas, and he recruited. He's going to play wide receiver here at Kentucky, and the other offers that he had too as well is big time: Alabama, Georgia, Miami, Tennessee, Ole Miss, Oregon, LSU, and among others. So that's the kind of when you look at the schools that he's actually considering or got offers from, that tells you right there exactly what kind of player he is because of the other teams that really wanted him. And so we'll see if Mark Stoops can actually pull off and keep him in the class and get him signed at the first signing. So definitely got to have a good year. So they can continue to be a selling point. You got to stay on him, and you got to see if you can actually get him in state. UK win, hope so. Baseball go catch. So it's one out. The bottom of pop up the center one out. So it's the bottom of the first, one out for UK. See, I knew this right here would probably be difficult because let's be real. We at the World Series, like who's probably really worried about recruiting right now? Who's worried about football? We just want to see the Wildcats get a win at the World Series and keep moving and I think that's where everybody's focus is. I wish if I had a link, I would sit here and watch it with you guys, and then 2 outs. I would sit here and watch it with you guys, and we can definitely just enjoy the game together. I don't have a link to it. I thought I was going to get one, but I hope that the Cats definitely get the win over Texas A&M for sure. I think we owe them. They beat us in basketball twice this year. I hope our baseball team can actually get this W and put Kentucky back in the win column against Texas A&M for sure. Um, so right now, it's not really a whole lot going on right there, going on in Kentucky sports, except the World Series. And I think that's where everybody's mind's at right now. And I wish I had Lopez has the blue mustache. uh, well, being overseas, you would. I used to use ESPN when I was overseas, but unfortunately, they kind of blocked it or they kind of did away with it because I had it for a while. When I came to Kuwait in 2020, I was able to watch ESPN and all that stuff, but they kind of cut that out. So being in the Middle East, that's kind of the downfall of it at times. You miss out on a lot of the games that you'll be able to watch in the States, of course, because they don't broadcast it. But I got guys like you guys who are definitely going to keep me updated and going to keep me dated. I knew that tonight's show wouldn't be because I deal to get a TV so we can watch the basketball game on until we go home. Funchester TV, they actually broadcast ball games, and that's who I was able to watch all the ball games with last year, this past year. So I didn't have any issues with watching the basketball games and football games, as a matter of fact, because they actually broadcasted all of that. So it's just, unfortunately, baseball doesn't get as much attention as the other sports. And even though it's the College World Series, you still find it hard to actually be able to watch the ball games at hand. But it's we win tonight. We'll figure something out with watching the game, and we'll. But I think the good thing, 3 up and 3 down, top of the second. Okay, well, it goes like that. The Batcats, 3 up and 3 down. That is that's not what we want to see. We want to swing the bats and get the bats moving, get the ball out there and get it moving. But the Cats still, it's still early. It's just top of the second. We're good. Who did you guys say was pitching tonight? Who was on the mound? Someone told me, or someone mentioned it. Who's on the mound tonight for the Cats? Someone mentioned it, but where is that at? Pop out. Mason Moore is our starting pitcher. Okay, so Mason Moore is he's the pitcher. Um, let's see what he can do. Let's see how long he can last in the ball game. Let's see how many pitches. See if he can keep his pitches down, and we can. Yeah, Mason Moore. Thank you so much, Harold. I appreciate it. This is A&M. This is A&M Ace. What does that mean, Jeff? I'm sorry. This is A&M Ace. Uh, I'm not really sure what that means. My apologies, Jeff. So I get a lot of different comments here and everything. So it's just I don't know all the terminology yet. So Ace, best pitcher. This is A&M's Ace. Oh, so A&M's pitcher is their number one pitcher. Is that what you're saying, Jeff? Or is Mason Moore the best ace to go against those guys? I'm so sorry. I feel so off and so uneducated when it comes to baseball. So A&M's best pitcher. That's what. No, no one has scored yet. Yeah, update. No one has scored. Here we go. So top of the second, baseball team. We just need to make contact. Yeah, I think we just need to put the ball in play. Hey Jeff, I'm glad to see you here. How how are you feeling about Virginia not already out of it with 2 losses times two plus the Batcats? Jeff, I know you was really high on thinking Virginia was going to make a run and was going to surprise everybody. Best pitcher is pitching to us. Oh my goodness, dude. That's okay though. Let's we got the confidence. This is for Harold. if this is their best pitcher, then we gotta put the bat on the ball, and we gotta get that confidence that we got to get that confidence that we can actually beat these guys, and that's exactly what I beat. Nobody, yeah, you beat Pam here tonight. Do you think Kentucky will win the national title for baseball? Ugh. I'm hoping so. A lot of people that watch baseball, they say that Kentucky has a good chance. They got the pitching, they got the hitting, um, they got I guess the happy-go-lucky spirit. Those guys they're not intimidated. The moment is not too big for them. So I think if they just come out and just focus at one game at a time, definitely got to get past Texas A&M. And I think if we can get this win tonight, I think our confidence builds that much more. I know Tennessee in the bracket one is actually winning pretty. They're winning in their bracket. Speaking of you guys who watch baseball, I kind of watched the replay of the very controversial non-strike. Do you for you baseball guys out there? Do you guys think that should have been a strike? I know the Florida State coach was very upset and very furious that they didn't get that call. Was it Florida State? Yeah, it was Florida State. But I think Tennessee just beat North Carolina as well. So, but yeah, I thought Virginia would do way better considering they were the best offensive team in the ACC. Yeah, I mean, it seems that a few people had was very high on Virginia, and showing that that those guys had a chance to actually make some real noise this year, but they went out pretty fast. So we definitely got to do it. VA pitching is amazing. All right, wasn't that good though, Jeff? The pitcher wasn't good enough. Those guys are home enjoying the World Series in the comfort of their home. That call was so close and could have gone either way. And this is for tighten up. I seen the replay, and they slowed it down, and they did like the line in the TV and where he broke his wrist or whatever. But it looked like it was good. It looked like it could have been a strike, but I guess as you say, it could have gone any way. Any other baseball is so different than any other sport. Yeah, and I hope to continue to learn more. Like I'm not like I know baseball, but I don't know baseball like a lot of you guys know it. Like you guys can talk the lingo so well, but I guess I really need to dedicate myself to learning how to talk baseball so I can stay up with the Batcats and not just because these guys are having a great year, but because I want to support all Kentucky teams across the board and not just football or basketball. Yeah, baseball sucks, but I'm into it for BBN. So I do. We do I talk about baseball here on YouTube and everything, and Mason hit the batter. Then they got a base runner. Oh my goodness. You got to sacrifice first and second one out. Ooh, you got runners on first and second. Ooh, hit a home run, and Kentucky's already down 3-0. Ooh, come on, Cats, let's get out of this. Come on, we can bounce back. Come on, we can bounce back. Come on, get into force a double play down third base and get the West Wing. Ooh, flipping coin. It's like flipping coins. Double play, baby. Yes, that's all you gotta do is just get the closest base and let's turn it. Turn two, baby. Yeah. As they do it, I guess that's how they do it in baseball, right? So don't uh don't hold that against me. Don't say that. So uh, we just gotta turn double two. Unless baseball doesn't suck, it takes skills. Hey, I don't know baseball, man. I wish I did know baseball. I wish I could talk baseball a lot more. But I'm going to dedicate myself to actually watching more baseball so I can be more educated on how to talk baseball or whatever. But it's so many game strikes out. But okay, good. Two down. That's two outs right there, right? That's two outs in the top of the second. Strikes out. Strikeouts is better. Okay. Yeah, strikeouts is better because anything can happen when you hit the ball and you hoping to go for a what's name. You can hit it. You can hit a close to a DP failed 3-2 double play. I almost had a double play. Oh man. Okay. So it looks like I can chew and spit, but can't hit. So did they get the guy at the Did they get the guy at third base out or what? Because did they advance and runner? Of course, with a fly ball and if it's a fly out, then it doesn't matter. The inning's over. But 2 outs. Okay, 2 outs. See, I just so freaking low. Nobody, I don't like you, man. Just stop it. uh, but definitely our Wildcats. Hopefully, we can get this win tonight, and we can definitely pull it out and everything. Uh, and like 150 games. It's so many baseball games, and it's like, how do you keep? I mean, that would definitely keep a person busy for sure to keep up with 150 games. It's just a long season. Just get me. I'm sorry. I am a October guy. Get me to October, late September. Each pitch is a deep breath. It is because you just don't know if it's just 162 games. See, and that's 12 more games if you can't even handle 152 games. Look, if you just joined it for the first time, I apologize. I think I looks like everyone who's in here is. Let's talk about football this year. Look like everybody's in here who has watched the show before, so it is sort of what it is right now. But bottom of the second, no score. Ooh. I did kind of mention football a little bit, JW, as we picked up two recruits. I mentioned Jacaden Ferguson. He's going to be a wideout. He's 6'3", 175 out of DC. Actually, he's out of Texas. And I didn't mention Andrew Purcell, which is 5'9", 185. He is going to be a DB, and he picked Kentucky over. He picked it. He's a player in Alabama. I thought I actually picked what schools actually recruited him, but I didn't. He's 35th nationally, so his film is really, really good. I looked at his film today. His film is really, really solid. He looked like he's a guy that can flat out play football. So hopefully Mark Stoops can do everything he has to do to keep Jacaden Ferguson and Andrew Purcell into the early, into the signing season. We'll see how that all works out. But it looks like Mark Stoops has 9 players already committed, verbally committed to his next year class. So let's see if Mark can keep every last one of them, or let's see what happens. Win, hope so big. Blue also. Okay, wait. Jello shots. You can't win, hope so. Go big blue. Let's see, we may end up being a baseball. Well, hey, as long as we win it, I think we'll take one of nobody. Let's be an all around sports school. All around craft needs setup. Needs a step up. Nobody. Let's be an all around sports school. Let's do that. Let's be that school that is definitely going to be a all around school. Kentucky has it. I think we can do it. The athletic department is definitely moving in the right direction. JW says, hope they get him the ball because we sure don't throw to Dane Key. He's a game breaker. Yeah, I'm hoping that in his junior year, I hope Dane Key can actually. I hope they get him the ball because we sure don't throw to Dane Key. He's a game breaker. Uh, this past off season. I mean, not past, but this past season for Dane, even though he caught more passes, he caught a few more passes than the Barry Brown. He didn't really have uh, the major soft. And this is my opinion, and I know people are gonna have their own opinion about it. And this is no knock on the kid because I'm definitely looking forward to seeing him as a junior here at Kentucky. But I don't think he had the really great year that he had as a freshman. As a freshman, he was able to do some things as a freshman that he just didn't do as a sophomore. But I still think he's a go-to player. He's too dynamic for the ball. So hopefully Vandergrift can actually get him the ball down the field, get him in open field, let him catch the ball, and let him run. He's explosive. Of course, we know that he's not base hit UK. Cool, let's go, baby. Rifle and the key is the key this year. We definitely got to get him the ball too as well. I think Barry Brown speaks for itself. We know what his specialty is, but Barry Brown can catch the ball and get out there in open field too as well. I am pumped up about Kentucky football this year. I'm excited. I know we got the fourth hardest schedule in the nation, but I just feel like with the home games that we got, I don't see why we can't get some. I don't want to use the word surprising, but if we win some of those games, it will be surprising to people around the nation. it won't be too surprised at with the guys at Kentucky, because we know that we can win some of these ball games. We just got to go in and we really just got to have our best foot forward. We got Georgia coming in the town. We know that it's still Georgia, but I mean, let's be real. Any given day, a team can be beat, and I know people gonna be like, "Well, Georgia's just so much better than you guys. Georgia's just they're in a class all by themselves, but they're not. They're not unbeatable. We can beat them if we actually show up." In the Florida game and the next 3 games, then he went away from him when he was still doing good. That's affect a kid's confidence. I'm surprised he is still here at UK. Yeah, I think so too. I think by his dad being a UK player as well too, I think that probably had some decision. Um, they walk daily. I would too. I would walk daily. I think with his dad being a player at UK too, I think that was I think that probably has something to do with it. But I definitely hope that they include him into what they're doing this year and actually give him the ball. He's just too dynamic. Like he can like in my opinion, while Brown is just much faster than him, I still think Dane Key makes plays that Brown can't make. And when Brown, I mean Key can go up over the top and pull down some passes and still, as they say, let's get some yak. Let's get some yards after catching. I think Dane Key is that guy. We just definitely they hit daily. First and second, no out. Ooh, we got 2 guys on base now. Yeah, because we got a hit. Hope they calm down the stealing bases a little bit during the finals. They kind of crazy with that. Well, here's the point of going away from what's got you there, nobody. This is something that's got you there. This is something that has been a part of what Kentucky has been doing all season long. And when you kind of got something going for you, do you go in and do you start changing what you're doing just because it's the World Series, or do you keep doing what can you actually live if you lose, but you could ball? Ooh, okay, so we got advanced runners, and then we got runners at third and second. Let's go, baby. We gotta stay aggressive with what got us there. As one guy mentioned when we was getting ready to play Oregon State when they was coming to town about Oregon's coming on a business trip. Okay, that's great. Oregon State's coming to Lexington for a business trip. I get it, but Kentucky cannot go away from what got them there. And you will win with that style, or you will lose with that style. But you got to stay. You got to stay where you at, because that's when you start switching up and start doing things outside of your character, which would be stop stealing, stop being aggressive, stop running the bases really hard, stop hitting the ball. When you start doing stuff like that, then that throws off the chemistry. That throws off the chemical imbalance of what we of our DNA. So yeah, I thought it was a ball too. Uh, See, I was done with baseball after I got hit in the 4th grade. Okay, nobody. Yeah, but I don't want to do this anymore. Yeah, baseball. I tell you, man, it's something about baseball. You get hit in basketball. Okay, it hurts. You get hit in football. Nobody, you cry. Yeah. Leave it up to nobody to have a fun show. I'm okay. Always okay with that. So right now, UK has runners at third and second. So we got to see if we can just put one run up. All we got to do is get that one run, first and third. Oh, first and third. I thought someone said it was a balk. So, so if it's a balk, only one person can advance, and I guess that guy goes over to third. Okay, with track and baseball after that, basketball after that. I was a football guy. That's what I played. I understand I wasn't all that great in football. I was pretty good, could switch hit. Okay, Harold. And I guess that, with you being the baseball guy for us, you definitely keep us updated. And we got to get this win. Come on, man. We got one out with runners on first and third. See, that's the problem with UK. I think we had this at the last ball game, is that we was leaving people on base. When you get people, especially a runner in scoring position, you got to find a way to get them high. All you got to do is just make contact, get a pop fly out in right left field, and You can actually send it. You can actually send him home. Like, I played here at U-Pike. Okay, I played football, baseball, and basketball. Harold, you was an athletic young man, dude. Bunny, you can bunt. You can anyway. It's just a matter of you got to know ball. That was fake news. Okay, my fault. I thought that was real. I thought someone was saying, I hope they bought. I got you. Um, Button to get him home because it's only one out, so we can be aggressive. And I think Coach Minjion is going to continue to be. I'm an Irish stepdad. We got some characters in here, and I love it. We got some real characters in here for sure. Uh, let's see. No, Bob, that was fake news. If you look at UK, it's great aggressive bets. We can do it without people on base. Yeah, I mean, and that's the same way with Tennessee too as well. Tennessee got some big, they got some big hitters. So reading my comments, or you may get canceled by the algorithm. Now I'm very I've gotten good at actually reading over some of the words. So I'm a Scottish pipe player, I guess. So I put important stuff in caps. uh, oh, Bob, that was fake news. That's funny, man. I appreciate you guys, man, being with me tonight. I do. If you're watching, please let me know where you're watching from. I appreciate that a lot. Um, so I am tomorrow night. Tomorrow night we'll be live too at 7 as well. 7 is the new time for the show as well. We're gonna the vote look like most people wanted to go at 7. So that works for me too as well. I have to adjust my schedule with my working out and everything, but I would definitely um, get my schedule in line to do 7 Easterns instead of 8 Eastern now. That's exactly what we're going to do. UK Hope win tonight. I love bagpipes. Rowdy Piper was the man. Yeah, I liked him back in the day. Jeff Dowdy, bunting is so important. It is bunting is so important. It really is, and um, when stuff like that plays, you get to keep the infield on their toes, and all of that. But it's just about putting the ball in play. Can we give our guy on third base a chance to get home and put a run on the board? Because that is exactly what we're doing. When I met my wife, I was playing basketball and dunk over people at the blue courts. If Rick's in here tonight, he should know the courts I'm talking about. So Harold used to be dunking at that. I've never, you know what? I'm probably one of the most coordinated guys. I have never actually jumped and touched the rim in my life. So I uh, I've never touched the rim. I've always wanted to. I've always had dreams. So um, of actually touching the rim, blue courts in Harlan too. Um, One day maybe as I get older, I can get slim enough so I can get off the ground and touch the rim. But if I actually find a way to touch the rim, Harold, that's probably be the last time I've ever touched. That'll probably be the last time I get up because once I come down, that's probably gonna be it for me. That's gonna be the story of my life. So we got 2 outs now at the bottom of the second, and runners at second and third, first and third, and we will see what's going on with that. See, it's kind of odd for me sitting here talking about the game. I can't even see the game. I'm relying on what everybody's saying. Blue courts and campus, bro. I know. Um, so yeah, I got to get to Lexington so I can get in the know. As they say, if you know, you know. I need to get on campus so I can actually walk around and actually know what some of these people are talking about. I, uh, I used to touch wow. I used to touch the top of the box. Don't let them tell you white guys can't dunk. First was 8th grade. Okay, so I ain't never dunked before. No score. Okay, it's 3 outs. Oh goodness, Mike, it's been years since I can do that. Yeah, I definitely jumping up and down is not something that I do very good at all. So I stay grounded, and I'm reviewing last play. What happened? It was a challenge. What happened on the last play? Was it a strikeout? Was it a guy get thrown out or what? Yeah, I definitely. I'm 6'3" though. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I ain't 6'3", that's for sure. I'm more like 3'6". If UK doesn't get it done in baseball now. Don't be shocked if your coach takes the money and runs to Texas. Andy Chris, welcome in, buddy. you got information. So for real, and figure the odds. Right after you comment, Chris, Jeff goes right after you. Of course, it was a battle between Jeff and Dustin. That's for sure. He was safe. It's under review. So was he safe at home? Was he safe at first, or did he steal? I'm trying to paint a picture here, but I would not be good at doing commentating because I would not be able to paint a good picture. Randy Chris coming in late, having no work on C. Intros out. Jeff Swan with 1F. I mean, about the UVA team ran. Jeff Swan with 1F. How about the UVA team? Yeah, we touched on that a few minutes ago, Chris. I actually asked him how's he feeling about Virginia not panning out because a lot of people actually had it. Nonsense call umps for A&M. Top of the third, no score. Chris, do you think Kentucky has what it takes to beat Texas A&M tonight? I'm 6'2" and had a 37-inch vertical. Trust me, I had maybe a 3-inch vertical. Big Mike, can you post that picture I sent you? You know what? My apologies for that, JW. I didn't upload it to the what's the name to actually do it. I'll be going live tomorrow night, so I would definitely, if you're talking about the one of the ballpark out front, I would definitely have that on the show for tomorrow night. Okay, so that's my apologies for that. I did get it, but I did not. I have to convert it, and I didn't convert it to PDF because the program I can only do PDF. So I will have that converted, and I will have that up tomorrow night on the show. Okay, if you're talking about the one in front of the ballpark with the Kentucky, the state of Kentucky symbol or whatever, I can definitely have that up on the show tomorrow. Okay, if we get past we have made it to the finals. I don't think UK can beat them if they do not go against what they have done all year. That almost bit them in the game Saturday, not doing what they have done all year. And we talk, and Chris, that's a good point that I was talking to someone about that I think we mentioned tonight too as well, is that like you have to live and you have to die with the way you've been playing all year. This is this is not the time to go in and start switching up and playing a different way just because it's the World Series. You got here because of a way of style. Now if you're gonna win, you're gonna win by that style or you're gonna lose by that style. So I agree with that comment, Chris. You gotta stay the course of what got you here. And if you lose, that's okay. And if you win, then you just keep playing the way that you've been playing or whatever. But you don't go changing up at this time of the season just because of where you at now. Thought I could touch a net right now. I can't touch anything. I thought VA pitching staff was legit. They didn't bring it. Shot glass must be all up in the game over in Paducah. Yeah, he must be. So. So also, I just put this out there. I'm not sure if he really wants me to or not, but one of the guys, Matt Short, who watches a lot, if you guys can definitely keep his family in prayers tonight for his dad as well. I appreciate that very much. Matt's a really good guy, and so please keep keep a prayer out for his dad as well, for his recovery and everything. Come on. Ooh, what happened? That was nerves. So I hope the nerves are settled tonight. We're going to be fine. There's a lot of baseball left to be played. What happened? Was it a home run or something? Did somebody hit a home run? See, I don't know what's going on at all to be able to watch the game. Pam slacking. Yeah, she's not in tonight. She's watching the game too. Like I said, everybody's in the eighth with a runner. Third and one out. They went squeeze all year on Saturday. They didn't do that. Next inning, NC took the lead. 2 strikes. Okay. Oh, Mike, I wanted to share last Wednesday. I went to the athletic banquet and I won Mr. Wildcat of the Year. Okay. That's all right. Congratulations to that, bro. Congrats. Let me see if I can turn this up so we can actually hear this. But this is for you, JW. There you go, right there. Congratulations, Mr. Wildcat of the Year. That's pretty dope, man. If you got a picture or something of a trophy or anything like that, please do it. UK's in the house tonight, Jeff. Absolutely. Nice. Actually, JW, Mr. Wildcat of the Year, is in the house tonight. That's who is in the house tonight. Um, two top of the third, two outs. I definitely got to figure out a way to watch this ball game. Chris said, "Man, if you can inbox me a link like you did last time, it would be deeply appreciated. Thank you." And I will when I get off, I will actually watch for sure. Then in the ninth, with runners at one and first and third, they didn't go to second. Next hitter hits into a double play. If they steal like they have all year, there's no DP. Cost them a run for sure. I do. I was saying that. I do. I do it for BBN. Absolutely, and I'll make sure that I actually have that up on the computer. I just gotta, I'm still trying to figure out, and I might actually change streaming services because for some reason, like this is I enjoy this because I get to see the chats or what's going on full time or whatever with what I do, but it's kind of annoying because every time I have problems and I go to those, I go to the help for the with the company to help me figure out how to do something. It's like they never can help me. So I'm like, why am I still with this company for? And they can't even help me. They can't even help me so I can have a productive show and put things up so people can see it. So everybody's not squinting their eyes or just saying, "Hey, I can't see that." I'm like, check your message. I sent you a link to watch the game. Chris, that's my dude. That's it. Let's see. So I'm an emotional brother. So if I usually when I watch a game, I don't talk to a lot of people. I just kind of just what's up, Mike? Uh, Thanks for joining in. I appreciate it. I don't really watch a whole lot. I don't really talk a whole lot during the game because I'm so emotional and I'm so up and down and I'm walking and I'm pacing. So I don't know if this is a good thing that I'm going to watch the game or what, but I'm definitely going to click the link that Chris actually sent me. And this is on YouTube. Yeah. Turn that down so I don't get no what's the name. Two outs, runners on first. Think you did. Yeah. Is that right? Yeah, runners on first. I'm watching the game with you guys now. Yeah. I got a little baseball is different. Let's see if I can do this right here. Hope I read that right. I think he's on first base, right? Yeah, he's on first base. Yeah. Did he get hit by the ball or something? Is that how they put him on base? I'm chewing my fingernails. Two outs, no score, man on first. Okay, making sure I was reading that right. Ooh, let's see. I mean, baseball wears so many like odd looking things. So I'm trying to. There you go. Strike two. He fouled off the ball. You got to talk to ease the stress. Dribble short hit. Uh, yeah, is that what you call that hit? Mark Pope needs to get his first official high school recruit at Kentucky. Needs to show he can recruit at a high level. And I talked about that HTG. Thanks for joining in. I appreciate it. Um, that maybe Will Rowley probably won't be going to Kentucky. He's probably going to spurn Kentucky for to go Illinois to follow Orlando. And also we offered a top 60 prospect, Acaden Lewis. And I know we actually offered other guys as well too. But I was just kind of looking at the latest news of what's going on. Um, okay, what was for dinner? Um, Mark Pope needs to get his first. For me, for dinner, I didn't even eat dinner tonight. I get in a little slump over here, mentally a little one and two. I get in a little slump over here some days, especially the weekends for me. It's so hard being away from family. During the week, I'm working so much. I'm battling the sun and work and traffic and everything else that it kind of keeps my mind off of how much I miss home. But like on my days off, man, I'm freaking lonely. I don't know what he's already been doing that. We're going to get Jasper Johnson. Oh yeah, and I think thank you JW for that. Jasper is coming in on Tuesday for an unofficial visit to Kentucky. So hopefully he can definitely. And I was meaning, I thought I wrote it down, but I didn't. So JW, thank you for that. Jasper's coming in for unofficial visit to Kentucky tomorrow, Tuesday. So, and several lives on YouTube. I'm actually watching the game right now. So, yeah, I'm actually watching some of the game. I'm trying to talk, I mean, I would like to think that he's, I would like to think that he's a lock, but until you get somebody to sign that paperwork and you get them in, and even signing paperwork is not even a guarantee these days too as well. Hamburger steaks, roasted red potatoes, and baked beans for dessert upside down. Ooh, what is you guys' favorite dessert to eat? That upside down cake is strikeout, 3 outs, baby. Let's go, baby. Yeah. We are out of there. No runs. Bottom of the third. I seen that right there. Good job, Moore. Way to pitch that ball. Way to put that out there and make him go run for it. Is Illinois. Yeah, and I mentioned that too as well. I mentioned that that the crystal ball is looking towards. He's going to be going to Illinois over Kentucky. He's going to be following um, Orlando there. If you want to see a crazy story, look into the story of Florida coach 𝐂𝐫𝐭𝐜𝐞𝐳 and his wife and what all happened there. You will learn all you need to know about why the A&M fans chirped. Okay, I definitely have to look that up. Where are you at, Earl? I don't have that woman. I think Jasper's coming. We have to see, man. I mean, he's coming for an unofficial visit. Mark Pope is locked in on it for sure, as long as Tail can full of rocket materials. uh, we'll see. The guy can ball. He wants to stay in. Mark Pope wants to keep him in state or whatever. So we'll see how that actually goes out. Might be the only 5-star we get. Yeah, but if it's the only 5-star that we get, we're still gonna hit. We're still gonna hit the transfer portal pretty hard, I'm sure, because I think we're gonna have a good year in basketball. Most likely, Auburn, these guys don't come to Kentucky the first year and show out like Reed. We know that we're probably gonna get Chandler back. We know we're probably gonna get Perry back, and we probably know we're gonna get what's name back, and maybe Garrison. Depends on how all the year goes. So we just have to see. Sully had an affair with a married woman. She filed for divorce. The husband found out, killed himself and his children, and the woman married Sully. That's just all in Florida? Okay. Ooh. Um, all we need is a couple of 5-stars and rest experience. I think so too. Coach's decision. And coach doesn't. Yeah. So did you guys see the story? I think it was Texas A&M. Was that the story? It was somebody that passed away, and I guess they was some fans was really making fun of the team because of the personnel from the team passing away, and I guess they got kicked out of the game and maybe banned from baseball for a while. I'm probably butchering that story all up, but I vaguely remember seeing that for sure. Need all 5-stars. Just ask Cal. Yeah. Ooh, don't go down there chasing that. Come on. But this is the bottom of the third. No runs, and I'm glad Cal is history. And I'm Italian. I heard Riley wanted guaranteed minutes, which Pope won't do. Yeah, and like I said as well, that is what that was about. They were yelling. Oh, so that's what that is about. It sucks. It's doing it in football. So is he really wanted? And that's the thing. Like Cal's, oh, come on, get over there. Dang it, man, 1 out. Okay, bottom of the third, 1 out. Love that he said staff and coaches are living orgasms. Uh, I think that's a good thing. Pope's not going to promise playing minutes and all that kind of stuff. And I just couldn't imagine Riley coming to Kentucky and being so far in the depth, being so far down. Because I mean, he's the guy can play basketball, and I just couldn't imagine him coming and not knowing what kind of minutes he was going to get. And but that's the thing about it, man. Like if you're a baller and you can ball, like why are you like Cal does minutes as we saw with Wagner Pope doesn't. So if you're a big time baller like Riley is, you should want to come into Kentucky and compete at the highest level and prove to the scouts, prove to the NBA, prove to everybody that I can come here with a bunch of experience and still get on the floor a lot. Still get my make myself look good for the team as well. But we you know if he doesn't come here and that's the kind of player that I want my minutes, and if not, then I'm going to cry. And, these guys are actually going to offer me X amount of minutes a ball game at least starting, and you gotta let the guy go, because that's not the kind of player with that kind of chemistry that you want in the locker room. Dang it, man! Pop out second, 2 outs, 2 down. Oh my goodness, we're making this way too easy. We're not forcing the pitcher to throw a lot of balls. Like we're making it easy on him, and we can't do that. But no favors here at Kentucky. You should want to come in. You should want to compete at the high level and earn your keep as well. And I think that's what Ansley said too as well. Coach Pope doesn't promise any minutes, but he's willing to come in here and fight and show that he belongs, to get minutes on the floor. And I think when you have a player like that, like Ansley, who straights out, who completely understands that, who wants to come in here and fight and grind and earn his keep, then that's the kind of player that you want on the team. So hearing things like that, then I'm okay with losing Riley. It's not the end of the day for Kentucky. 36 pitches, and that's a lot of pitches though. I would say, that is a lot of pitches. Wow, is he gonna make it to the? Is he gonna make it to the seventh inning with that many? But when you can throw the first pitch and have a guy fly out, that makes it kind of easy for you too as well too. We got nails amazing. These guys are all the stuff. Yep, they are. For sure, Nick Minjon will be the next head coach at Texas. Chris, the 3 outs, 3 down, 3 up and 3 out. Three up and 3 down for Kentucky. Top of the 4. Commercial. So let's continue to just keep track of this ball game or whatever. 36 and 3 innings is not a lot of pitches. Okay, I don't know. I really don't. To me, 12 pitches is a lot. Like I gotta get rest. But okay, Chris, you know baseball better than I do, and that's why you fact check me. That's why you let me know that that's not a lot of pitches. So actually, it's not bad at all, because considering if you can throw the ball and the guy pops up and that's one pitch, and then the guy can do it, then absolutely he can do that. Just watch that Marriott by Void commercial. No, he won't, Penny. No, he's gonna play 12 to too much talent to just be sitting over there. Yeah, it's a lot of talent that we got on the bench right now. It's a lot of talent, and I just don't, like I did a video today. If you haven't checked out the video, please go check it out. And I really goofed up that video a lot too, because I think I put Brea in the wrong spot and I put Perry in the wrong spot. I think I got Perry's height confused with something else that I was thinking about, and I actually put Perry as a 3. But Perry should be a point guard because he's only 6'2" or whatever. So definitely I messed that all up. But please go give the video a like. I just uploaded it today. Would be very appreciative as well too. Platoon, I said, look, if we're gonna go with the platoon style, we got to come up with a new name. So what would be a new name for the platoon system? So it's Mark Pope's signature and it's not the other coaches. Jeff Swan, UK cannot pay Minjion what Texas would be offering him. I have sources. Yeah, but we know Texas has long money though. I mean, not many schools in the nation have long money like Texas does. So I mean, a lot A lot of schools can't compete with that. Is what you don't understand. Um, got Jeff and what's his name? Ming is about to catch. The thing is, can they lure him away from Kentucky as well too? You know, you got something good going here in Kentucky, coming off a very successful year. Why go mess it up? Rick Brown, what's up? BBN family just got home and wanted to chime in. Go catch. Appreciate that, Rick. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Laugh out loud at sources. Uh, I wish people quit saying UK can't pay money. We can buy what we want. Look at what we're doing. Um, what renovations of all our facilities, etc. I mean, UK got some money out there, man. They do. Now, if we have to be honest. I don't. What happened? Did he strike him out? Yep, strike him out. I'm okay with that. Look like that's a strikeout, right? Yep, one out. Cool, one out. Top of the fourth. Let's get that. Yep, one strikeout. Trying to talk to you guys in our soul back. Faith, Texas will be offering him between 1.6 and 1.9 million. UK isn't bumping his pay by a million in a non-revenue sport. Strike. There you go. Catch him looking. Let's go. He's stoned here. Means ain't leaving. Um, well, we'll see how that actually goes. Sometimes money is not everything. So people have turned down more money than that to stay where they at, just because they felt like that's where home is at and that's where they like being at. But we never know. Lowest paid coach in the SEC. If he's the lowest paid coach in the SEC, you have to assume that after this year, something's done to get that guy more money. I mean, I'm just saying, like, we've seen crazier things happen, but you take your team to the World Series, and maybe you have to bump up his pay a little bit as well too. Will it be that much? I don't know, but you definitely have to maybe up his pay to show you appreciation. He ain't leaving. He ain't leaving. Question where is Texas baseball at home right now? Yeah. So So what is that? 3-2 count? Come on, man. Don't lose him. Don't you freaking lose him. Come on, Moore. Bring it home. It's 3-2. Come on. Don't lose him to a walk. Come on, fight it. Let's go, Moore. Come on, let's go. Pop up. Come on. Okay. Fight hard. Texas is watching with us. Yeah, Texas is watching. Mitch and him. We talk exactly. After the season, they're going to have that conversation about money. It's going to happen. It's hard to imagine what he's doing this year and what has happened, and him not getting a major bonus, him getting a raise, or anything. But you have to imagine something positive comes in the way of more pay after this season. I don't know how much. I don't want to stay in the man's pockets, but I have to say that something positive will happen after this year. UK isn't paying what anyone else is when their baseball program is bleeding money. Only 6 schools in America turn a profit in baseball, and UK isn't one of them. Oh, he walked him. Come on, man. Sucks. How we gonna do that, man? Let's go. Now they got a base runner. One out. Um, One man on first. Let's go, man. Come on, let's force a double play right here. Let's go. How to be being fun watching the Batcats. Paul, thanks for joining in. Absolutely, people are watching the Batcats for sure tonight. Hit by pitch. Come on, let's go. Let's go now. Come on. Let's go more. Focus on the task at hand. Ooh, there you go. Good pitch. Good job. Let's go now. Come on. Now we need is just one. One out. That's all we got. One out at a time, guys. I gotta watch the game. Love you. Love you all. Up everybody for the next AD. Hey Jeff, thanks so much for joining in. Okay, I'm too emotional myself too. There you go. Strike 2. There you go. But yeah, everybody's trying to watch the baseball. How about instead of platoon, we call it fresh legs? Cool. We can call it whatever. I would like to change the name of it though, just so it could be Coach Pope's signature, and it's not anybody else's as well, because I don't want to be copying anybody else's what they do, and we want to do our own thing. There you go. Get it up. Go. I think if I play baseball, I think I want to be a catcher. I think those guys are so cool back there, squatting with the ball, how they throw the ball back to the pitcher. I would definitely want to be. Well, I don't know, man. Those balls, man, they hurt, and I know those gloves are well padded, but I don't know. Let's see how this look with the camera like this. There you go. Ooh. Double play out. Yeah. Yeah. Got him, baby. Yeah, baby. That's what we do for the Batcats. Turn two on them. Boom. That is exactly what we do. I'm going to bring kids here. So let's go, man. Double play. It's in. So how do I say that? He hits into the what? He hits into what number do you give the shortstop? Because he hit it to the shortstop. He threw it to the. Now he hit it to the second baseman. How do you call that? Somebody tell me how to call that play, just so I can know how to properly call that play. Boom! There you go. Good double play. He hits into the. Because I think he hit it to the second. He hit it to the shortstop. Or did he hit it to the second baseman? Shut him down. Let's get it. Yeah. Somebody tell me how they call that play. Like I want to be able to intelligently. The highest paid coach in America's only coach with 2 championships. Tim Corbin, he makes 1.9. Texas will be paying his next coach very near that amount. I want to know how to call that play because that was I like it. When Louisville got the World Series, they had a huge jump in recruiting. After this year, UK will be ranked every year after this in baseball. Okay, so he calls it 2-3-1. 2 to the 3 to the 1, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so that's how you say it. So they hit to the 2, he threw it to the 3, and the 3 threw it to the 1. Appreciate that. See, I'm learning, man. Boom. That's for you, Jeff, with 1F. Absolutely. Thanks for breaking that down. Harold, you're a few seconds a little late, buddy. Jeff beat you tonight. So I appreciate that very much. So look, I know everybody's really in tune with the baseball game and everything, and that's awesome. I thank all you guys for coming out and watching. This is a chance for me just to come live and just hang out with you guys as well too. Usually I do not go back to. It's 3:00 now, so I need to keep an eye on this baseball game now that I got a link to watch it. But hey, man, I appreciate all you guys tuning in tonight and just watching, hanging out with us for a few minutes. Tomorrow night I will have a announcement concerning. It's not a 100% definitely going to happen. Pitcher is 1, catcher is 2, first base is 3, second base is 4, shortstop is 5. It was 4-5-3 double play. So it's not a 2-3-1. Okay. So he hits. It's all right. I was enjoying a piece of cake. So wait, Chris is right. Okay. So he hit it to the first base is pitcher is 1, catcher is 2, second base is 4. So he hit it to the 4. He hit it to the 4. The 4 threw it to the 5, and the 5 threw it to 1. Like 4-5-3 is right. Yeah. Yeah. Hey man, Chris is a diehard baseball fan, bro. I'll make sure I get that right. So it's a 4-3 double play. 4, he hit it to the 4. They threw it to the 5. The 5 threw it over to the 3, and we got a double play right there. So that is right. Chris, I salute you, my friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Nick Lopez is up to bat. There you go. What happened? Okay, he turned it. So that's a straight 1. He got the blue mustache, man. I hope this doesn't jinx us, man. Like for real. like I hope that has he had the mustache all year like that, or he just doing it today? I don't want to get too cocky, man. I want to stay humble, but I want to stay. Ooh, turned on that one. I guess that must be his dad. He went blue too. So let's see what we do. Yeah. It's still daylight out there in Omaha. Come on, Kentucky. Let's turn these bets, man. Come on, bottom of the 4th. Let's go. Ooh, there you go. Don't chase it. Thank you, Vandy. Thank you, Vandy. That's funny, man. So, hey, guys, thank you guys so much for joining in to Lawyer BB and Fan Show tonight. Let's all continue to, in our own way, support the Wildcats baseball team. Just so everyone knows, I am a member of the NCBWA, National Collegiate Baseball Writers Association. UK is in real danger of losing their coach after the season, and next year would be a major rebuild. Question: when did a shortstop become 5? Shortstop is 6. You guys are. Definitely got to learn these numbers for sure. Um, they are losing so much talent. The will to be out of eligibility or through the draft. So now we got 2 down, 2 outs down. Come on, man. Strike 1. Come on, Cats. Come on, man. If it happens, it happens. The Blue will carry on. Yeah, at the end of the day, coaches and players are leaving and going different places every day. The program doesn't stop because one coach leaving them. Much love to Nick Migion for what he did at Kentucky baseball, but Kentucky baseball will have to go on. So, dang, 0-2 now with 2 outs. Come on, man. Nobody on base. We're making it easy for this guy. Let's go, man. Come on. I like left-hand pitchers. They look so smooth because there's not a lot of them. Let's go. Come on, Cats. Come on, Cats. There you go. Don't chase it. There you go. 1-2, 2 outs down. I know you guys are watching it too, but anyway, man, thank you guys for joining once again, man. You guys been watching them Mitch and Brooks. We good all around. Yeah, the program is good. See what happens. Swing. Gotta get them bets going. Just like that, man. He went out chasing it. Look at that. Walking like he got confidence or something. Man, that's a lot of people at that ball game tonight. Woo! Man, it's a lot of people at that ball game tonight. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Cats. Come on, Mitch needs a statue. I don't know if everybody would say that about Mitch. I don't think everyone thinks he needs a statue. That's for sure. Some people definitely feel different about that. That's for sure. But hey, man, you guys go enjoy the ball game. Appreciate you guys coming on. I wasn't even intended to really go this long, but we did. We talked catch. We had a couple of laughs and everything. JW, I'll make sure that I get that picture up for tomorrow night, so everyone can actually see it. And congratulations for your award for being Mr. Wildcat of the Year. That's awesome. And until next time, guys. First no nights. First 2 nights were packed. Is tonight not packed at the ball game? I thought it looked like it was, for sure. But see you guys tomorrow night as well too. I have an announcement concerning my live shows, and we will keep going from there. Until next time, go Cats, and I'm out.